Hey there, Alex Frybix Gaming with an easy guide for the clock puzzle inside the Bluecreek Apartments in Silent Hill Remake 2. To complete the clock puzzle, we have to do a full tour inside the Bluecreek Apartments to gather 3 hands of the clock and place them in the correct order. Here we're going to focus on how you can beeline this section of the games to solve the puzzle, so I'll highlight where you need to go to obtain the key items that will help you to get each hand easily, but be sure to explore on your own and take your time to take down enemies that are present on each section as you see fit. If you just want the solution to each hand of the clock puzzle, jump to any of the times on screen. To start things off, you're going to need the hour key, found in room 307. That's one floor above, so let's get you there by going through rooms 203 and 205, going out the window, going upstairs, climbing the boxes, and going through the small window to land on room 303. Then just go through room 305, break the wall to access the storage room, exit to the hallway, and enter room 307. Here you'll find a radio hanging on top of the apartment attached with a chain, and in the next room, a massive pipe where you can place a valve found in room 304. This will help us get down the radio and get the hour hand. First, we need to go back to room 305 via the window on the metal staircase. As soon as you enter the room, the window will shut down and you'll get your hands on the key to room 306. You'll then notice a valve conveniently placed in the next room, but be very careful because this is a trap that will spawn a couple of enemies. After surviving the ambush, the path will open and it's time to go to room 304 via room 306. Use the key and then go through the small hole in the wall to find another valve that will not trigger a trap this time, but instead open the door to the hole that will be infested with enemies, blocking your path back to room 307. Make your way back there, place a valve, and use it to bring the radio down and get the hour hand key item. To go back to the second floor, use the newly opened door that was previously chained that will lead you back on track to the clock room. There's a note that hints at the solution of the hour hand position, which in this case needs to point to the west, aka number 9. Once the hand is in the correct position, a horrible chime will sound off and the door to room 210, the one with the letter H, will open. The next step is to get our hands on the minute hand key item found inside room 210. This one is pretty easy, just go inside the apartment, break the kitchen wall, and stick your hand down the toilet to get the hand. When you do this, the environment will change and the path to get back to the clock will be blocked. That would be too easy. So we'll have to take a detour via the first floor. But first, we need to open the door from room 210 with the winged key. This needs a couple of birds. A pigeon that can be found in that same room in 210, that's no big problem, just watch out for the surprise enemy. But then, there's the swan. That one is annoying because it is broken in 2 parts. One found in room 209, right next where you are. Just watch out for another ambush as soon as you take it. And the second part all the way down in room 211, heavily guarded by some very well hidden leg enemies, so watch out. Combine both items and bring them back to the seesaw in room 210. Place the swan first, then the pigeon. Now move the swan to the second position to break the statue and reveal the wing key to open the door where you will find a massive hole on the floor. Drop down and you'll land in room 110. Go to room 109 and enter one of the rooms to play a cutscene and get Angela's knife and the key of resilience. Then go out to the hallway, walk down past the door with an S on it, remember that one for later, and through room 101 to get to the staircase that will get you back to the second floor and the clock puzzle. The correct placement for the minute hand is on number 2, hinted by the drawing next to the clock. As the clock chimes, the world will change again and you'll be ready to go for the second hand key item. This final hand is located in room 202. the one with the letter M on its door. Enter the room and you'll find several things, starting with a giant lock on a door with some drawings on the side. What this puzzle is all about is just some simple math. If you count the number of symbols on the Moth's wings and add them or subtract them as the lock says to you, you'll end up with a lock combination 373. This will clear the way for you to enter the next room, stick your hand on yet another hole, and retrieve the second hand. Go back to the clock room and place the hand on the number 3. I really didn't want to think too much by this point, so I just keep moving the hand until I got it right, so I'm sorry if you were looking for any explanation on how to solve this puzzle. Finally, go back to the door with a letter S that you found on the first floor and be ready for a fun encounter. Be sure to check out more Silent Hill 2 remake videos that I will be uploading to his playlist right here as I progress through the game. But for now, I hope this was useful, thank you for watching, and keep enjoying the game.